was puffing into Ellsbridge to pick up passengers. Oh, wait, hold on, because this is Railway Series canon. This is actually Knapford Junction. Thomas had to wait for Henry. And because of Henry's poor steaming problems, this would cause Thomas to wait for a while. Henry was a poor steamer because he had a small firebox and the other just had bigger fireboxes. This would not make him be able to build enough speed. So he was puffing down the main line very slowly. Even though Henry was going 75, he was still going pretty slow. But he would soon be at Knapford Junction, where Thomas would be waiting. Soon enough, Henry was almost at Knapford Junction, and Thomas could hear his whistle. A loud boy whistle. At last, Henry came. Where have you been, lazy bones? But before Thomas could answer, he just immediately left the station because he had to go to the lead mines. That was funny, said Thomas. I'm sorry to say that Anya and Claire both felt bad for poor Henry. And soon Thomas went off to collect some trucks for the mine. Try to recreate that one pilot scene from the actual pilot ep. Thomas whistled as he was happily headed towards the Farquhar branch track. Henry was still there waiting to depart. As Henry watched Thomas sail through the station. And soon Thomas was now on his way to the Farquhar branch. The lead mines, which should be by Tidmouth, while in the TV series by Netford. But apparently in the railway series, I believe, it's on Thomas's branch. That's an interesting change how where the TV series did, put by Netford. Thomas went down the correct track, and Thomas saw a big hill and decided to do something fun. He applied his brakes while sailing fast down the hill. Soon, Thomas was at the lead mines. Long ago, miners had dig under the ground for lead. The roofs were strong enough to hold up trucks, but not the weight of engines. I gotta get a new Thomas. Somehow this Thomas derailed. Time lapse of me getting a new Thomas. Wee. Hi Henry, bye Henry. Whoa. Back to the lead mines we go. And here's a time lapse of me headed back to the lead mines. Hey, my doggos. My doggies. Soon Thomas was at the same hill again. Soon, Thomas was back at the lead mines. There was a board warning all the engines not to go past. Danger! Engines must not pass this board. Silly old board, said Thomas. He had tried to pass it before, but never succeeded. But this time, he had a plan. Whoa. The fireman went to go switch the points. Now's for my plan, said Thomas, bumping the cars fiercely. He jerked his driver off the footplate and followed them into the sidings. Come back, yelled his driver. Then there was trouble. Bum, 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 bum. Fire and smoke, cried Thomas. I'm sunk. And he was. Oh, I am a silly engine. And a very naughty one too, said the Fat Controller. I saw you. Please, sir, let me out, sir. I promise I won't do it again. Can't lift you out with a crane. I wonder if Henry or Gordon could pull you out. Yes, sir. But he didn't want to meet Henry or Gordon just yet. So Top the Bat found Henry and told Henry what happened. Oh boy, I'll be able to help Thomas. You'll know how strong I am now. Henry left the coaches behind and went off. But he had to go onto a different track. But for some reason, the driver didn't make Henry go into reverse. He just kept on going straight. Driver, is it Thomas's branch line on the other track of that third? Yeah. Then why don't I see a steep hill? I don't know. That's when they both realized they were on the main line. Hey, they were on the main line. Henry had puffed into Crosby, another station that was on the main line. Driver, what are we doing? Switching tracks so it'll be easier to get on the branch line track. Okay, but what they did know, the Crosby signal box had swapped the plates. And Henry puffed through. Soon, Henry realized something. This isn't the main line. The main line. Henry's tender came off the rails and crashed into a barber shop. Bother.
I need a new one from the armory. The armory? Well, technically it's the janitor's closet, but you get the gist. So go get one. Yeah, about that.
Botheration, said Henry. Henry was now stuck. Somehow, because Henry's damage was very bad, he would have to be sent to crew. Because, yeah. In my universe, the first flying kipper crash in season 1 never existed. Henry was rebuilt quickly so he could go help Thomas. And because Henry had a bigger firebox, he could now go faster than he ever did before. And Henry would no longer need special coal. Henry was now on his way to the lead mines. Down the mine, is he? What a joke. The point swapped, and Henry was now on his way to go rescue Thomas. He decided to go at a lower speed so he wouldn't go too fast. Don't worry, Thomas, we'll help you out in a couple of puffs. Henry was now coupled up to Thomas. Are you ready? Heave! It was a lot harder than they thought. At last, Thomas was put back onto the rails. I'm sorry I was cheeky, said Thomas. That's all right, you made me laugh. I'm in disgrace. So am I. Well, shall we form the alliance? You help me and I'll help you? Yes. Buffer to buffer, the two allies puffed home. When they got back to Dapper Junction, the sun had already been setting. Henry did not even see his express coaches he left when he was not rebuilt. Soon the two allies were now coming back to Tidmouth Sheds. Thomas had made sure not to make the same mistake again. And Henry learned not to crash into barber shops. The two engines were talking when Edward and James puffed in. They heard the news and congratulated Henry. I am sorry to say that the engines forgot about the abandoned express coaches and who would go pick them up. But that's a story for another day. Well, bye.